Do you feel like criticism knocks you down and shakes your confidence? What if I told you that the wisdom of the legendary samurai Miyamoto Musashi could teach you how to stand tall, turn criticism into your greatest strength, and face any challenge with unshakable resilience? Step 1. Build inner confidence. One of the most powerful shields against criticism is inner confidence. Miyamoto Musashi, the legendary samurai, demonstrated through his life that true strength comes from within. He believed that self-assurance was not about arrogance or denial of weaknesses, but about deeply understanding your own worth and capabilities. This inner confidence gave him the clarity to face his opponents, challenges, and detractors without fear. Inner confidence begins with self-awareness. To build it, take time to reflect on your strengths, values, and achievements. Understand what makes you unique and valuable. Confidence is not something you're born with. It's cultivated through consistent effort and self-recognition. Start by writing down your accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. These achievements are evidence of your ability to overcome challenges and create success. Musashi's philosophy reminds us that confidence is grounded in preparation. He practiced tirelessly, mastering his craft to the point where his skills became second nature. This mastery gave him the confidence to face any opponent without hesitation. Similarly, you can build confidence by committing to personal growth. Whether it's learning new skills, honing your talents, or simply showing up consistently for your goals, preparation breeds assurance. Another critical aspect of inner confidence is embracing imperfection. Musashi famously said, "You may abandon your own body, but you must preserve your honor." This suggests that while external appearances may falter, your inner integrity and self-worth should remain intact. Accept that mistakes are a natural part of life and growth. Instead of fearing criticism, see it as an opportunity to refine yourself further. When you stop striving for perfection, you free yourself from the fear of judgment and focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Confidence also requires setting boundaries. When you deeply value yourself, you're less likely to let others' opinions define you. Musashi lived by his principles, even when they went against societal norms. He didn't seek validation from others. Instead, he trusted in his path. Follow his example by defining your own values and sticking to them. The more aligned you are with your principles, the less criticism will shake you. So, remember that confidence is a lifelong journey. Like Musashi's path of continuous improvement, building inner confidence is not about arriving at a destination, but about steady progress. Celebrate every step forward, and let your belief in yourself become the foundation for handling criticism with strength and grace. Step 2. View criticism as a mirror. Criticism, whether constructive or harsh, can feel deeply personal. But Miyamoto Musashi's teachings remind us to approach it with clarity and detachment. He once said, "Perceive that which cannot be seen with the eye." This means looking beyond the surface of criticism to uncover the truths it might reveal. Instead of reacting defensively, consider how criticism can serve as a mirror, reflecting aspects of yourself or your actions that you might not have noticed. The first step in using criticism as a mirror is to pause and assess its validity. Not all criticism is created equal. Constructive feedback is like a polished mirror, showing you areas for growth with clarity. For example, if someone points out that your communication could be more effective, this might be an opportunity to improve a skill that could elevate your personal or professional life. On the other hand, destructive criticism often comes from a distorted mirror, clouded by the biases, insecurities, or misunderstandings of the critic. While this type of criticism may not reflect your reality, it can still teach you valuable lessons about how others perceive you or the environment you're in. Musashi believed in the power of observation and self-awareness. He approached every duel by studying his opponents, understanding their strengths and weaknesses, and using that knowledge to his advantage. Similarly, when facing criticism, you can study it objectively. Is there truth in this feedback? Does this criticism align with areas I want to improve? What can I learn from the perspective of the critic? Viewing criticism as a mirror also requires humility. Musashi, despite his legendary status, never stopped learning or refining his craft. He embraced every challenge as a chance to grow stronger. Adopting this mindset means recognizing that even imperfect criticism can hold valuable insights. If you dismiss all feedback out of pride, you risk missing opportunities for growth. However, not all reflections are helpful. Musashi warned against being swayed by illusions or distractions. If criticism is unkind or unfounded, it's important to separate yourself from it emotionally. Acknowledge the critic's perspective without internalizing their negativity. The key is to focus on what serves your growth and let go of what doesn't. By viewing criticism as a mirror, you transform it from an attack into a tool. It becomes less about others' judgments and more about your willingness to see yourself clearly and evolve. This perspective not only strengthens your character, but also empowers you to face future challenges with wisdom and resilience. Step 3. Develop thick skin without closing your heart. Developing thick skin is essential for staying strong in the face of criticism, but it doesn't mean becoming cold or shutting yourself off from others. True resilience involves striking a balance between protecting your emotional well-being and remaining open to constructive feedback. Miyamoto Musashi, the legendary samurai, understood the importance of this balance. He faced countless challenges and criticisms, but remained calm, grounded, and compassionate. His wisdom teaches us that thick skin is not about indifference, but about maintaining strength without losing our humanity. Musashi famously said, "Think lightly of yourself and deeply of the world." This advice encourages us to detach from ego-driven reactions to criticism. Often, we take criticism personally because we tie our sense of worth to others' opinions. Developing thick skin begins with recognizing that criticism is often more about the critic than it is about you. People project their insecurities, biases, and perspectives onto others. Understanding this can help you depersonalize the feedback and approach it with clarity and objectivity. At the same time, having thick skin doesn't mean ignoring all criticism or becoming unfeeling. Musashi's philosophy emphasizes mindfulness and self-awareness. He believed that a warrior must be adaptable and willing to learn from every experience. When you encounter criticism, pause and ask yourself, is there any truth in this feedback? Can I use it to grow? By staying open to constructive insights, you demonstrate emotional maturity and a commitment to self-improvement. To cultivate thick skin without closing your heart, practice emotional detachment. This doesn't mean suppressing your feelings. It means observing them without letting them control you. For example, if someone criticizes your work, instead of immediately feeling hurt or defensive, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself, does this feedback align with my goals? Is it helpful, or is it simply noise? This approach allows you to filter out negativity while staying receptive to valuable lessons. Musashi also teaches us the importance of compassion. While developing thick skin protects you from harm, keeping your heart open ensures that you remain kind and empathetic. Criticism can sometimes come from a place of pain or frustration. Responding with understanding instead of hostility not only strengthens your character, but also diffuses tension. So, thick skin paired with an open heart allows you to navigate criticism with grace. It helps you build resilience without losing sight of your values or humanity. Like Musashi, you can face criticism calmly, learn from it wisely, and emerge stronger every time. Step 4. Pause before reacting. Musashi was a master of patience and strategy. He knew that impulsive actions often led to mistakes. His advice, "Do nothing which is of no use," applies to our reactions to criticism. Often, our initial response to criticism is defensive or emotional, but this rarely leads to positive outcomes. Pausing before reacting allows you to approach criticism with clarity and purpose. When someone criticizes you, take a moment to breathe and reflect. Ask yourself, what is the intent behind this criticism? How do I want to respond? By delaying your reaction, you give yourself time to process the feedback and choose a constructive course of action. Musashi's duels were not won through brute force, but through careful observation and deliberate action. Similarly, handling criticism effectively requires strategy. A thoughtful response demonstrates maturity and strength, while a hasty reaction may escalate tensions. If the criticism is constructive, thank the person for their input and consider how you can use it to improve. If it is unfair, respond calmly or choose to let it go. Silence can often be more powerful than words. By pausing before reacting, you regain control over the situation and show that criticism does not dictate your emotions. Step 5. Use criticism to fuel growth. Musashi believed that every experience, no matter how challenging, could be a source of learning. Step by step walk the 1,000-mile road, he said, emphasizing the importance of continuous improvement. Criticism, when approached with the right mindset, can be a catalyst for growth. Instead of viewing criticism as a setback, see it as an opportunity to refine your skills and character. Analyze the feedback objectively and identify areas where you can improve. For example, if someone critiques your communication style, consider how you can express yourself more clearly or empathetically. Musashi's discipline and commitment to mastery remind us that growth is a lifelong journey. Each piece of constructive criticism is like a stepping stone on the path to excellence. Even harsh or poorly delivered criticism can offer valuable insights if you look beyond the delivery and focus on the message. By using criticism to fuel growth, you shift your perspective from victimhood to empowerment. Criticism becomes less about what others think of you and more about how you can evolve into the best version of yourself. Step 6. Stay focused on your goals. Musashi's life was defined by his unwavering focus. He pursued mastery with single-minded determination, ignoring distractions and criticism that did not serve his purpose. Do not let the body be dragged along by mind, nor the mind be dragged along by the body, he advised, highlighting the importance of staying centered. When facing criticism, it's easy to become distracted or discouraged. Negative feedback can make you doubt your abilities and question your direction. However, Musashi's teachings remind us to stay focused on our goals and purpose. Criticism is often a temporary obstacle, not a permanent barrier. Does this criticism align with my goals? Is it relevant to my journey? If it is, use it as guidance for improvement. If it's not, let it pass without letting it derail you. Your time and energy are too valuable to be spent dwelling on negativity that doesn't contribute to your growth. Staying focused requires discipline and self-awareness. Keep your goals clear and remind yourself why they matter. Surround yourself with people who support your vision and hold you accountable. By staying true to your path, you can rise above criticism and continue moving forward with confidence. Step 7. Practice self-compassion. Musashi's philosophy emphasizes balance, not only in combat, but in life. While striving for growth, it's equally important to show kindness to yourself. Criticism, whether external or internal, can be harsh. Practicing self-compassion allows you to maintain resilience without falling into self-doubt. Self-compassion means treating yourself with the same understanding and care you would offer a friend. When faced with criticism, acknowledge your feelings without judgment. Remind yourself that everyone makes mistakes and faces challenges. It's a natural part of being human. Musashi's teaching, "Do not regret what you have done," encourages us to let go of guilt and focus on moving forward. Instead of dwelling on past criticisms, use them as lessons to guide your future actions. Affirm your worth and recognize your progress, even if it feels small. By practicing self-compassion, you create a safe space for growth. You become less afraid of criticism because you trust in your ability to learn and adapt. Self-compassion is not weakness. It is a source of inner strength that allows you to face criticism with grace and resilience. Miyamoto Musashi's life and teachings remind us that strength in the face of criticism comes from within. By building inner confidence, viewing criticism as a mirror, and practicing self-compassion, we can transform challenges into opportunities for growth. Remember, criticism does not define you. It shapes you. Approach it with the wisdom of a warrior, and you will emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient.